MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Lions and the Thunder. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Antoine Fong, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
So stepping in, Alejandro Rosas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and there's one away. We'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. And he pops it up. Cannon ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
That is third. The right fielder, Lou Manuel.
Digging in the switch hitter, Lou Manuel. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw on the first gets him, and the side is retired. Julian Ventura, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Brian Cannon is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Vero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
And there are 2 away now.
That is third. The catcher, Mike Hayes.
Stepping in, Mike Hayes. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So striding in, Bradley Williams. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Striding into the box, Jesse Irvin. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. A 1 pitch on its way.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Quick leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
That is 7. The third baseman.
Digging in now, Howard McKinnon, runner in scoring position with Surgan. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So striding forward now, Bobby Perkins, and their runners at the corners now, reined in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, A.J. Valido. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, Hero. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Hal Hale stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is good. The third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Ready now, Scott Jordan. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on its way. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands it. It's there, and he's out. Now batting, Julian Ventura. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher, Julian.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here it comes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Grounded up the first baseline. Foul. Now another 1-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
So now to the plate, Alejandro Rosas, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Valido has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The first baseman, number 10.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yu Na. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. And he got him.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Lou Manuel. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Randall Mad Dog, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit to short. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Set to get his day started, Royce Phillips. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Phillips is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Antoine Fong. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
batter,
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cannon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Stepping in now, Saul Worthing. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The Thunder had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Thunder are out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Bradley Williams, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
In now, Jesse Irvin. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Worthing is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
Striding in once again, Howard McKinnon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he fouls this one off. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Bobby Perkins stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. High chopper to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Cairo leads it 2-1. Digging in, Mike Hayes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The catcher, Mike Hayes.
First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, A.J. Valido. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
That's wide. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 one more time.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box, Hal Hale. Line hard, but foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Jordan.
At the plate, Scott Jordan, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. One there, and nearly a double play. It was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping up now, Randall Mad Dog, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a chopper to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julian Ventura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. No hits to this point. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The first baseman, number 10.
So now to the plate, high fly ball out to straightaway center. Worthing is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 32.
Digging in once again, Lou Manuel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Royce Phillips, and they'll need him to get something going here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Number 5.
Stepping into the box, Antoine Fong. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
No balls and 1 strike. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Brian.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Hannon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
To short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bradley Williams, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Bradley Williams becomes the first out of the inning. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. In the air out to left. Valido is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready for another shot now. Jesse Irvin 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Saul Worthing. First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to short. It sailed right over his head at first. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Standing in now, Mike Hayes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J. Valido.
Now at the plate, A.J. Valido. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now to the
Leading off for Conway, the third baseman, Howard McKinnon.
pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in, Bobby Perkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
2-2 the count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box now, Julian Ventura. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's inside. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate, you're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Phillips in foul ground, but this will land out there just foul. 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Well, when you go with the slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alejandro Rosas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first base.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
So we got him looking there. Yu Na is the second out in the 7th inning.
Right field. Lou Manuel.
To
the plate now, Lou Manuel. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's right there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Lions are out on top 3-1. Standing in, Hal Hale. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Scott Jordan.
Ready once again, Scott Jordan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Manuel is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, Randall
Digging in, Randall Mad Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Bradley Williams. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. The Thunder entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Coming to the plate now, Casey Quick. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in, Jesse Irvin, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
It's a 3-run lead now, and that doesn't exactly slam the door shut on this thing, but it certainly closes it a little bit. The importance of each run is magnified the later you get in the game, and that bomb here in the 8th is big.
Stepping into the box, Howard McKinnon, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
James Ray will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Wow, I can't believe it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Lions on top 4-1.
Leading off for the Thunder, the first baseman, Royce Phillips.
The pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Adrian Esparza will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Adrian Esparza.
Bo Law will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Bo Law.
Slider laid off for a ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Number 4, Bo Law.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
But the runner's back easily. He's running. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He's set. Now the pitch. And that misses 2-2. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Gil Soto is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Cole Geyer is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 7, Cole Geyer. Now at first base, number 4.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Cannon. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cannon is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Grounded to first. Reined in. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Striding in, Saul Worthing. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A man at third with 1 away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? Rosas backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
So digging in now, Mike Hayes. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Cairo is on top 4-2. Ryan Greenberg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Bobby Perkins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Greenberg has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. So he throws him for the strikeout. Bobby Perkins becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Cole Dyer. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Worthing is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now back, the shortstop.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alejandro Rosas. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Count even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. James Aparicio comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Aparicio.
Striding in to start the ninth, A.J. Valido, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
that, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Into the box, Cal Hale. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate, Scott Jordan. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Randall Mad Dog is in with 2. Away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Lions took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Julian Ventura earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Antoine Fong struck out 10 in the losing effort. James Aparicio closes the door for the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Heat and the Roadrunners. Stuart Massey, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Now batting, DeMarcus Peterson. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, Dero. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games, games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Evan Brenner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Man, they really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate now, Jerome Terry, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 18 homers and 47 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch popped up. McKay has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ernesto Rodriguez, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping into the box, John Joyner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, John Joyner.
Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, Dero. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, David Trinfel, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Trinfel has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
In now, Brooks McKay. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Stepping in now, Julius Grady, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Tom Magruder. The first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Into the box now, Gil Day, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Magruder, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Ready with the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
No strike.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Simmons. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
fouled off. And 2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, runners at first and second. Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
To the plate now, Robert Andrews, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The set and the 2-2.
Okay. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Into the box now, Tony Rossi, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 1 inning in the books here. The Roadrunners lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Mike Slocum, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Digging in, Junior Richard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Boris starts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. At the plate, John Joyner, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
0-1, here's the pitch.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Adam Ferguson enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Into the box, David Trinfel will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And 2 count. Here's the pitch, and he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Ferguson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. No one out with a runner at second. Fouled off. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brooks McCabe. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Yeah. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. All even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the right fielder, Julius Grady.
So now to the plate, Julius Grady, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now. Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Now batting, pitcher.
Settling in now, Tom Magruder. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 7-0. Into the box, Alan Foster. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Beal. Here comes the first pitch. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Simmons is there, 2 gone.
Batting up, the third baseman, Angel Perez.
Set to get his day started, Angel Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Bottom of the third now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Gil Day.
Gil Day.
First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Three and 0 now. Jeremy Simmons is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13, Jeremy.
Ready for another chance?
Simmons.
Jeremy Simmons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive experience. There's a fight.
0-1 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, left fielder, Robert Andrews.
Stepping up to the plate, Robert Andrews, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Runners on first with 1 down. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes.
But to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Rounded slowly to the left side. Right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now at the plate, DeMarcus Peterson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Soft grounder left side. He's got it. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. In now, Evan Brenner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Popped him up. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Now at the plate, Jerome Terry. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate, Mike Slocum. And that misses ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another throw over, and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Larry Brookins gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, John Joyner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The bat, not shortstop, David Prince.
To the plate now, David Printhal, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Lifted it. Settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 2, Brooks McKay.
Ready to take his hacks again, Brooks McKay, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Another look to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Terry calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Julius Grady.
Digging in to try it again, Julius Grady. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1. In his career, Grady comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Now the 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now in the box, Junior Richard.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Ball 2.
2 and 2.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Fouled away. Three-two pitch. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
At the plate, Boris starts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. 2-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Alan Foster, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Foster, a native of South Carolina. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Three-two pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Magruder corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mobile is 7-0. So stepping in, Tom check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gil Day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously, a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
3-0 to him now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in, Jeremy Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So striding in, Robert Andrews. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Beal.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. 2-0 now. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, DeMarcus.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go DeMarcus Peterson. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2-0 now. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Now here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Tony Rossi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, John Joyner. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
1-0.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding forward now, David Trimble. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 6 full. Mobile is on top here, 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Evan Brenner.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. knocked on the ground down the line. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. The throw into second. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this no. You get into the 7th inning, Dero. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now. So it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Slocum stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Bruce Cartwright is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Boris starts. Stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in now, Alan Foster. Here comes the first pitch. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. Skied into straightaway right. Grady will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Roadrunners are out in front 7-1. Nick Phelps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brooks McKay. Not his best effort that time at strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Next 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Julius Grady. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Phelps, a native Oregonian. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Got him swing. Julius Grady becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.